everyone, welcome to the Movieception Show. My name is Fariba, and today we're about to watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse at probably the most oddest time today. Like, the trailer was supposed to be coming out today for sure. I was anticipating more like 9 a.m. Eastern time, but the trailer is now out already. I think it came out like around 3:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is very unusual to be just dropping a huge trailer like, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse by Sony. Like, not sure what the logic is with that. Very unusual, but here I am awake to watch the trailer for it and do the reaction and post it up as soon as possible. But yeah, I mean, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, it is one of the most highly anticipated movies of 2023. This movie was supposed to have come out last year, but now it got pushed and now it's coming out this year. We already got like a snippet of it. I believe a teaser trailer last year, and then we also saw an official trailer a couple months ago. And now here's a second trailer to give us a much more deeper insight into what this film is going to be about. From what we last saw, we kind of got this implication that Miguel O'Hara might be the antagonist, the one who's going to be going after Miles Morales in this film. Although we're not exactly sure why Miles is the target. But not just that, right? Like, I think the biggest thing about this whole film, this whole sequel, is that it's a much higher scale of how the multiverse works comparison to what we saw in the first film, where we just only saw it on a more smaller scale. So I'm super excited to see this film. I can't wait to see when it comes out in October. But yeah, I believe this is now the second trailer we have. So without further ado, let's get right into Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer 2.
My name is Miles Morales. I'm Brooklyn's one and only Spider-Man. And things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here at 5.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever?
So are you like a cow or a Dalmatian?
I am the Spot.
It's not funny. Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
And a B in Spanish.
Oh no.
Mira, that's what I was saying.
Shame on
I
him.
gotta go. All right, bye.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
What's up, danger?
Miles! Wanna get out of here?
Oh, when? So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best Spider people
Oh
in
man.
it?
Oh, she's
Who's the
pregnant
new
too.
guy?
Aw.
This is unbelievable.
This is the lobby. Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing was his idea.
What's
Okay.
a guy gotta do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
Come on, go easy on the kid. He had a terrible teacher.
Peter,
Miles!
you have a baby?
I have a baby.
I'll take it from here. Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. You have a choice between saving one person and saving every world.
Send me home.
I can't do that.
I can do both. Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
Can't stop me now!
Oh.
Run forever, kid!
I can't lose one more friend.
That isn't what we talked about.
You knew?
You have no idea what you're doing!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Whoa, okay.
Spider-Man!
Oh. Oh my god.
And then I looked at my uncle and...
Let me guess. He died.
Oh my. Wow, this was worth waking up for because there's so much to dissect from that trailer at like 5 a.m. in the morning. So, holy crap, that was such an awesome trailer. I think this is way better than what we got with the teaser trailer, the first trailer. This was really insane. I mean, whoa, like, I don't even know, I'm really speechless, even at 5 a.m. in the morning. But, oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch this so many times because there's so many amazing Spider-Man references we got out of this, and I'm gonna go dive deep into them. So, for first thing, I think at this point, of this stage of the whole film, I think it's basically confirmed that Miguel O'Hara is basically the antagonist in this film. Like, we already met him back in the first film in the post-credit scene where, you know, we already kind of got this implication that he is going to be going after Miles Morales, and now we're kind of seeing a much deeper insight into what is really going on. It seems as if Miles has to make a choice between saving people within his own universe versus whether to really be a part of the team and actually make the sacrifice of his universe to save the rest of them, which seems like a really huge dilemma right there. And like, again, like, we're getting a bit of the things that we get from the MCU regarding the incursions and all that sort of stuff, which I'm about to go in a second, but that's really huge from what it seems to be kind of the conflict here. So that's something that's gonna be worth seeing, like, just to see all these Spiderlings being commanded to go after Miles Morales because of the fact that, you know, of the choice he has to make, from what it seems to be sort of this choice he has to make. And it seems as if, like, he wants to kind of, you know, decide for himself what is the best thing, and, you know, going with his own flow and not, you know, going by what someone else is commanding him to do. Like, that seems to be a really huge part of what this movie is going to be about. I guess hence the name Across the Spider-Verse. So it seems as if we're going to be really going much deeper into the whole multiverse concept of it, not just focusing on just, like, you know, Miles' own universe, but now we're kind of going into different sort of universes this time around. So that's going to be major. Let's go right down into the references. Like, the first part where they actually mentioned the Doctor Strange, and we all know that is Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Like, the fact that they acknowledged basically No Way Home, that is really insane. Like, I literally lost my mind just, like, hearing that reference. Like, oh, we are actually addressing that here in this film. Like, I mean, yeah, it makes sense because both of those films have, you know, addressed the whole multiverse situation, kind of the complexities of it, the problems, the, you know, trepidations of the multiverse, and now we're seeing kind of them making a reference to them. I know about a couple weeks ago they had mentioned that, you know, or I believe there's a rumor out there that Tom Holland's Peter Parker might appear in the film, and the fact I believe there might be a live action, like, segment in the film. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I've been hearing about it, it's been reported. So I'm, like, super excited just hearing all these things about this film. Like, I mean, I think having seen this trailer, like, I think the anticipation just really bumped up big time. I mean, another thing, again, another huge Spider-Man reference that they make is the pointing Spider-Man. Like, the fact that they literally integrated that, just not, like, making it far more high scale this time compared to what we saw back in No Way Home. Like, I mean, we saw it with just 3 Spider-Mans. Now here we are seeing this with, like, multiple, like, Spider-Lings. Like, that's so insane. Like, I mean, I am, like, super excited. And let's also not forget that they literally reference Mary Parker, basically, like, Peter Parker's daughter, Spider-Girl. Like, that makes me super excited. Like, I wouldn't have imagined that they were gonna bring up all these references into this trailer. Like, now I'm so far more hyped just seeing this trailer now, and not just that, but giving us a much more deeper insight into what this film is going to be about, the role that Miguel's gonna play, the role that Miles is gonna play, how this is going to set up the conflict between this whole, you know, spiraling, you know, universe that we're dealing with, the multiverse of it all, what this is gonna mean for Gwen, what this is gonna mean for Peter Parker, or Peter B. Parker. Lots of questions about it. I mean, again, I love the references we're getting. I love the love that they're putting into this film with, like, referencing all the Spiderlings that we've met in this whole, you know, in terms of, like, the Marvel comics, right? And I think that having seen this trailer right now, just the references, I mean, just, again, I did not imagine that was going to be the case. But again, like, just going into it, like, there's really this deep dilemma that Miles has to deal with, has to face. It's between his family and his universe, or deciding upon saving the whole multiverse. And I mean, I'm gonna assume that they're going to maybe address the whole situation on Earth, the one that, you know, Tom Holland's Peter Parker is basically living in. Like, that's really insane that's been referenced. Like, who knows, maybe there might be more of kind of the details of it that are going to reference, like kind of their perspective about it. So that's going to be super, super awesome to see. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I think that this trailer has really just upped up the anticipation of this film to a much, much higher caliber. And holy hell, I am so excited to see this film now. Like, even though the fact that this trailer came at the most random time possible, like, I'm so glad I saw it now because I am super excited to see it now. Like, now I can sleep well, knowing that I just saw that. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about the trailer right there for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What are your thoughts having seen this trailer? Like, what do you think about the references? The fact that they reference Doctor Strange and basically No Way Home. Like, what do you think about that? Are you excited? Like, do you think there's going to be far more implications about that? They're going to actually do more references about it than what we're seeing in the trailer? What do you think about the fact that, you know, we've gotten far more other Spider-Link references? What do you think about that? Like Mary Parker, the pointing Spider-Man thing. What do you think about that? As well as the fact that Miguel O'Hara seems to be the antagonist. It's pretty clear that he's the antagonist. What do you think about that as well? And overall, what do you think about just kind of the overall story that we get from this trailer? I think it's far more apparent what the trailer looks like, you know, what the film is going to be focused on. What do you think about that? How do you think this is going to compare to the last film? And how do you think, again, this is going to set up the sequel, which is Beyond the Spider-Verse? So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below and make sure to like and subscribe.